This session onwards, I'm going to provide, training with multiple skill set in multiple technologies. Okay. So today we are going to cover VMware Workstation 17 Pro overview. Okay, how to set up and how to spin a virtual machine, etc. We are going to try it today. Before that, many people, ask me, how you gained all this knowledge and what is your background, etc. Let me just give you a little bit, brief about me. I have been working almost, 14 years in this IT industry, and I worked in, multiple departments or multiple technologies, etc. Like I was part of implementation team, operation team, migration team, cloud team, data center, and DevOps team. So everywhere I got the hands-on experience. That's the reason I thought of, if I take who and all try to, develop the upskill their skills with multiple technologies. At least if you have the, basic knowledge of all this multiple, technology, it will be plus point, right? In future, if you are trying to become an architect, if you gain all this what are ongoing technologies and especially in infrastructure side, right? So that I'm going to help you with, right? So what are all gained, I'm going to share. We will follow this kind of pattern, then it will be easy to understand from the perspective. Okay, so first we will go and cover with the VMware Workstation 17 Pro. That is today topic. Then Oracle also has virtualization, type 2 virtualization, that also will cover. Then next, Active Directory, VMware ESXi 8.0 update to how to set up, etc. We will cover. VMware ESXi and all in my YouTube already it is there. If you look at my YouTube, there is an old version 6.7. The product, before implementing to the enterprise level and all. So I have uploaded this. This is 5 year back uploaded one. So if you want to refer old version, everything is available here. And already it has multiple technologies videos, but still we will follow some pattern. Anybody they want to try it in their own laptop, or they want to test it in their lab, etc. This is the pattern. Okay, so then Microsoft Hyper-V, this is also one of the trending technology. So one side VMware is there, another side Microsoft Hyper-V virtualization. I will cover about beginner to intermediate level. Then Microsoft SQL. Database is one of the important component, right? If you want to install many Microsoft product, enterprise grade product, then you need to have a database background, etc. Right? So we'll cover about SQL, and then System Center Virtual Machine Manager to manage multiple Hyper-V host and multiple virtual machines, cloud connector. There are many things are there, right? Then Windows Storage Server. If you want to set up in lab as a storage server, etc., it's possible using virtual machine or physical hardware. Everything is possible. Set up a Windows failover cluster to maintain the high availability, etc. That also we are going to cover. Then DevOps overview, then Exchange server. That are all optional topic, Exchange and SharePoint. Now we'll stick on our topic for today. That is VMware Workstation 17 Pro. Okay, so we'll start with that. Before going to let me just show how the lab setup for me today. This is a lab setup. As you can see in this screen, there are two, machines. Like these all are desktop hardware, but however, for testing purpose, I have installed servers and all. It is technically possible, right? So the first server, all processors are AMD. Only the first one, it's AMD Athlon. It's a little old one, but again, it's a 64-bit. And second one, both the machines are same hardware, same hard drive, everything. Every machine I have used SSD hard drive and all to better performance. Okay, so the first mission, it has Windows 10 Enterprise 12 edition, and second and third mission has a server operating system. Okay, that is a base OS which I installed. Okay, that is a server 2022 standard edition. All mission has multiple NIC cards. As you can see here, there is a TP-Link switch, 8-port into 2 switches are available. Okay, both are interconnected using a crossover cable, and there are multiple NIC cards coming from different mission, right? For the redundancy from both mission, I interconnected to different cable to different switch. So the first mission, it has one built-in NIC card plus 3 additional PCI or PCI Express slot inserted cards that are connected to this switch. These are a gigabit Ethernet switch. Okay, I use the D-Link patch cable to connect it or this gigabit Ethernet. So apart from there is an APC, there is a UPS. Normally, if maximum power consumption, I have noticed around 160. Even for that, also there is an application which I connected to one of the PC. That is the first PC. Let me just show you once how it would be if I go to this open application. At least I can see how the utilization of this UPS etc. Right, it will come in a while. As you can see here, right, 90 minutes backup. It's showing AC power connector. All things I will be able to monitor, right? This is all data I will be able to get it from this status center. Okay, it will come out from this one. How many watts currently using to run? Currently, there are 3 machines where power on, but this is the current watts which is consumed, right? So let me close all this. Okay, we will come back to the topic. So we were discussing about the setup background, right? Every mission has multiple, and each mission has a Wi-Fi NIC card that is end standard supported. Okay, so everything is connected to wireless network as well as wired network. And all the mission they're connected to a HDMI and that is going to a monitor. All I can see every missions from a single monitor, and there is a wireless keyboard and mouse. Whenever I need to physically view something, then I will switch that wireless keyboard and mouse dongle to different switches. Okay, this is how I am managing all these systems. Okay, this is a background of the cabling, what and all things, right? It's the back panel. Okay, so we'll move to our topic. Now, if you want to, see more videos, you can visit my YouTube, and I'm available in LinkedIn as well. Okay, so today in this we are going to discuss about VMware Workstation 17. Okay, this is the latest version. Okay, as of today. And if you want to download for Windows mission or Linux missions, which is available. Okay, so this is very easy task. Downloading is not a big deal, right? We will jump into the installation part. I have selected a host that is one of the client physical machine. Here you can see I have given the IP address 192.168.1.11, 12, and 13. 13 is the client OS, which is installed in the physical machine. Let me just RDP to this machine. I believe it's already into the RDP session. Yeah, okay, we are into this machine. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to install this VMware Workstation 70.0. Okay, so let me just initiate this installation by double clicking. It's a normal, product installation. These are all, we will call it as, type 2 virtualization, right? That is top of the primary OS. You can install this software as a solution, then you can spin the virtual machine, right? So it will take a while, and you will get the next wizard. Okay, what and all I'm using, everything is a standard trial version, as you can see here, right? Windows 10 Enterprise evaluation 90 days. Okay, we got this wizard. Say next, and accept end user license agreement. Okay, if you have time to read all this agreement one time, then it is one time you can read it. What I mentioned here, right? Just say next. If you want enhanced keyboard driver feature and all, then you can check this. It will need a restart to get the complete settings to apply for this. Okay, add VMware console tools into path. This is the path, right? See blah blah blah. Okay, say next. I'm not going to participate in VMware customer experience program since it is for the testing purpose. Check for update not required. Okay, I did uncheck. Say next, and desktop start menu program folder. Okay, uncheck. Check. I think this and all, yeah, useful. Let it be. Say next. Install. It's going on. It won't take much time. So this machine has 8 GB overall RAM, and the primary hard drive is SSD. So it won't take much time. So maybe less than a minute. This is how we will install VMware Workstation Pro, and we will try to spin a virtual machine also after this installation. This is a trial version. VMware, they provide around 30 days trial. So that is fair enough to test something, right? So, and it is an enterprise grade solution, right? So it's very good to test your knowledge, and if you want to upskill yourself, everything is possible using this solution, right? If you want to test different product, different solutions, it's going on. So we'll wait for a while. Installing virtual network drivers, whatever component, everything is getting installed for this solution, right? It's almost done. Okay, perfect. It's done. Just say finish. I'm not going to restart for now. Just say no here. Double click on this product. The moment you open, you'll get something like this, right? See, 30 days trial and all. There was a test virtual machine. It is detected automatically. So just for the experiment I did in the past, that is already captured. I didn't delete the file. That's the reason it's visible here. If you look at the help about here, it is 70.0, right? So it's showing here, and this is Windows 10 Enterprise is the primary OS. Okay, top of that only I installed this product, right? Now, normally whenever I install this product, right, first I will focus on the networking part, because I have a physical mission. If I want to access from different mission and all, then I need to set up this part perfectly, right? Before that, I'll show you the NIC card setup over here, ncpa.cpl. If I type, I'll be able to navigate to the network options. See, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 1 gig either, right? Physical, these all are physical. One is built in, and remaining all, additional PCI slot or PCI Express slot, added additional NIC cards. And there is one Wi-Fi USB dongle also there, just to get the internet inside this, mission. And also you can see there is a VMnet 1 and VMnet 8. These are related to the VMware Workstation product. Our first one, which is we will call it as a host only network adapter. And host only, when I say host only, means up to the physical host to virtual machine, it will get connected. And second one, by default, it came as VNet 8, that is used for the net. When I say net, that is to get inside the virtual machine. If you want to get the internet from the main mission, that you can tag with this VNet adapter. And one more thing, you can see there is something called network bridge. All this 1, 2, 3, 4 NICs, I just made it as a network bridge. Okay, this is not a server. There is no nothing called teaming. So I just created as a bridge. If I click on status, I can see 4 gig is the total speed, which is came from all these NIC cards, right? So in this NIC card only, I will be able to assign the IP address. So that is the IP address you will be able to see in the top of the screen, right? 192.168.1.13. Okay. So now what I will do is, let me just edit the network. These are first settings which I before going to anything, this is the first setup I'll do. Just click on this edit settings. You need to double check, right? All the networking things are perfect. Then while spinning the virtual machine and all, we can tag to the respective network, right? So it take a while. I just wait for, yeah, it's opening. Okay, perfect, it's came. As you can see here, VNet 1 is tagged with the host only type, and next one is type is net. Okay, both are, you'll be able to see what is a subnet and all. If I want to modify something here, what are not possible, I will be able to modify, right? Here, net settings is there. And similar way, if I click on this settings, I'll be able to modify these values. Okay, so let me just make sure my physical things are tagged correctly. It's loading. Since it is first time, it is taking some time. Okay, it came. Okay, we have bridge network net at type and host only. These are the things, right? If you want to set up a DSCP for the there's a slight slowness, it will come back, no worries. If I click on custom, then I can say bridge, this type was not there, right? So by default, automatically it will pick up whatever the physical things are available, right? already I have created the bridge, right? That is displaying as this adapter only, Microsoft Network Adapter Multiplexer Driver, right? I need to choose this one. Say okay, so that virtual machine I can tag with this one, means I'll have the physical communication between this virtual machine and the physical NIC card that can connect to other machines, right? So I clicked on apply. It's applying. Maybe some additional service might have or protocol might have binded with my bridge adapter. That is happening now. Okay, say okay. The basic things done. Okay, rest all we can go to the default. If you want to set up the DSCP for this NAT or host only, wherever this is active, then you will be able to change the value. What is the lease period? All things will be able to change. Let me close all of this. Today we are the Wi-Fi basic routers and all, everybody's know, right? So people might have already seen all this setup. When I say DSCP, it is not only limited to the Windows server, right? There are some hardware-based DSCP are there in Microsoft built-in solutions are there. Okay, so let me close all of this, and I will try to spin a virtual machine. If you want to create a virtual machine, just say new virtual machine. I will always go out with the custom options because the first one has limited choice, right? So let me go with the custom advanced. Say next. These are the compatibility, right? Compatibility sounds of product. What is the memory limitation for each compatibility things? Okay, say let me just select the default one and say next. I'm not going to select the ISO for now. Say next. Microsoft Windows, Linux, VMware ESX, and other OS. I have tried almost every Microsoft OS. When I say every Microsoft OS, that is from the Windows Microsoft OS and Windows 3.1, 95, 98, and 98 SE, Windows NT, Windows 2000, Windows Millennium Edition, and 2003, 2008, and 2012, 2060, 2090, right? And again 2022, and all the client operating system like XP, Windows 2000. There are many, right? Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 10, and 8, 8.1. So many are there. Everything I tried, experiment using this virtual machine, this kind of VMware Workstation solution, and apart from right, Oracle VirtualBox Type 2, and even we have Type 1, right? That one we'll cover in later part. But now we'll focus on this. Microsoft Windows, I have all this choice, right? Windows 10 latest, Windows 7, 11, all things are there. And you could see there is something called Hyper-V unsupported. That also, if you want to install Hyper-V role inside this virtual machine, you can go out with these particular options so that you will get able to enable guest virtualization, etc. That and while I'm discussing with the Hyper-V part, we'll be able to explain. Linux, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, RHEL, all things are there. And VMware ESX, what are the version compatibility that are there. In this case, let me go with Microsoft Win 10. Say next. Here you can say give the label. What is the display name of your virtual machine? Let me give us test02. That's enough. And where you have the space, you can browse that path. Say next. You want to go with the compatibility of virtual BIOS, that is UEFI secure boot or BIOS. That is a legacy BIOS. In this particular mission, I don't have UEFI support, so I'm going with the legacy BIOS. Apart from other than this physical mission, I have there are two missions, right? Both are same type of hardware, etc. Those mission I have the UEFI. This mission I'm going with the normal legacy BIOS compatibility, and CPU physical will be 1, and this is core 2 enough. Memory you can go ahead with whatever maximum. We should not go, right? This mission has maximum 8 GB. So whatever available limit, maybe I can go up to 5 to 6 GB. That's the maximum I'll be able to use it from this mission, right? The main mission use some kind of consumption, right? So next, and here we have all the bridge networking and NAT networking, all things. This and all later part also you will be able to edit. Let me go with the bridge networking. Say next. And whatever the default storage controller LSA logic size. Okay, this is fair enough. Say next. NVMe, I'm using the SSD for the primary disk. Okay, NVMe, this virtual disk type. Okay, say next. create a new virtual disk and use an existing virtual disk. Use if you have the physical hard drive, that also possible to bring for better performance. And use let me go with here as a new virtual disk. That should be 60 GB. If I click on allocate disk space now, means here it is dedicated to 60 GB from that particular drive. So here, if I go with a single file, okay, then it will store everything into the single file. I'll go with this option, okay, to save the space. Say next, and here you can specify your path of your virtual disk where you want to store. It's a BMDK virtual hard drive file. Say next. If you want to customize something, click on customize hardware, virtual hardware. You'll be able to add it. If you want to add multiple NIC cards, everything is possible whatever in this list, right? So this is how it is. If you want to modify the value of CPU, memory, all things, or network, everything is possible. Where initially we have seen, right, where you want to mount, there is a custom option also. If you mount with a 0 means it's host one is VNet 1 and NAT is there, okay. So, and bridge also, here it is there. So these are the things, right? So say, click on close. The rest of things you will be able to explore yourself, I believe. So there are lots of properties and it has its own value, attributes, etc. So let me close this for now. We will just click on finish. So we have created the virtual machine, right? Everything is done. This is how we will spin the virtual machine, okay, on this VMware Workstation 17.0, right? Hope this video is helpful. And next topic, we will be follow this pattern. That is, the next topic would be our Oracle VirtualBox. Thank you for watching and follow me